We're not trying to work against them, but if they don't want to work with us at some point, we need to continue to advance the project. And with the securing of these additional land options, we're in a position to be able to do that.
For one Oklahoma family, living in the quiet countryside was a dream they saw become a reality. Piedmont City Council, though, set to revisit the Cloverleaf Data Center at its Monday meeting.
Cloverleaf says if the city votes no, then they'll just begin development on newly acquired land in Kingfisher County, which is right next door to their current plot.
Sitting among the rustling fields of Piedmont, Oklahoma, Scott and Bethany Morrow live with their 2 children in their dream home.
I love the country, like the openness, and it's peaceful, quiet.
Bethany grew up just down the road, where her parents still live today. Her siblings all built homes next to each other.
That house right there, I was born and raised there.
For them, time is measured by weekly family dinners, and the only outside noise comes from children playing in the yard.
So we all live on a family compound is what we call it.
They were living the dream, a dream that they say is now threatened by the possibility of a new neighbor.
Would you all have, I guess, went through with building on this property if you would have known that that was going in?
No, the straight answer is no.
Just feet away from their home,
Just right across from where my kid's bedroom is.
a massive data center campus is looking to build.
So this is our house right here on this corner.
Like some people might think, like a Supercenter Walmart or just like a big store or something like that. But like they literally have an entire square mile and are pushing to get more.
The city of Piedmont is just one of the towns negotiating with companies to build data center campuses in rural Oklahoma.
We were like 300 feet away.
Less than 300 feet, but yeah.
Cloverleaf Infrastructure is the company behind Project Open Sky, which is in talks to build a 633-acre campus with as many as 6 data centers on it.
Project would likely have phases, and within those phases, there would be more than one data center building. So I think it's correct to think of it as a campus. But it's also not like there are going to be 30 different buildings.
Data from Project Open Sky shows an estimated $9 million in tax revenue to the city per year. For small communities, this money could completely change the town. But Cloverleaf CEO David Barry says that money only comes to communities if data centers are built with the city.
Building within the city of Piedmont and potentially annexing some properties to it is one path forward for the project, right? There's another path forward where it can proceed, nearby, either in unincorporated areas or different local jurisdictions.
He says projects in unincorporated areas face less oversight because they aren't bound to any standards set by the city. Piedmont City Council is set to discuss Project Open Sky on Monday, but David says the project will move forward no matter what the city decides.
If we're not able to proceed there, honestly, we would pay lower taxes and have less regulation, but I think it would probably be a good thing for the project and a good thing for the citizens for them to, be able to have in writing and have in municipal ordinance and in law that, we're going to do everything we said we're going to do.
But the Morrows say the push for an agreement with the city suggests the project needs Piedmont, not the other way around.
I don't think that they would be pushing so hard for them to vote yes if they didn't need the city. Because if they didn't need the city, why waste the time? Do it, build it without the city.
A new state law helps shield ratepayers from covering the cost of powering data centers, something Cloverleaf says it will do anyway.
There may be some developers who say we want the least regulation we can find. We think good regulation, not unnecessary red tape, but good regulation that protects people's electric bills, that protects their water supply. We think that's a good thing.
While Cloverleaf will cover the costs, water is already a concern in Piedmont, where residents report pressure problems.
I don't think we'll have enough water for this data center.
Will this data center use more water than the community has? Will it eat into other uses? Will it eat into water for homes or for farms? And the answer here is just unequivocally, it won't.
Days before a planned city council meeting, Piedmont residents raced to sign petitions demanding a moratorium on data centers.
I think sometimes this gets reduced to like, are data centers good or are data centers bad? And I don't think that's the right question, right? Is this data center good with the specific tax dollars and commitments and zoning regulations and what's committed to in the developer? Is that good or bad? It couldn't be either. We're going to develop a good project.
But the Morrows said it is the unknown that makes this even scarier for their family.
What's the next phase? Nobody knows what it looks like. Nobody Nobody knows what this thing really is.
Like, or at what point they're going to stop. No one knows the long-term effects of this. No one is out here fighting for the health and safety of our family or our children. And it is the unknown.
Tyler Tripodi, KOCO 5 News.